This video is a warning to all detailers. Tonight's the last night of my shop. Snow's falling outside. I've lost my marriage. And now, I'm losing my shop.
Hey guys, you might not know my story, but that was 5 years ago. I was recording that as I was going through a divorce. I was living in that shop on the upper floor, and then I got kicked out. And I recorded that video thinking, man, I really want to share this, but then I didn't have the guts to share it because it was so raw, so unfiltered, so exposed. I was going through the worst moments in my life as an adult, and I just didn't quite feel ready to share it. But I thought maybe one day I will and be like, dang, look how far I've come. And I guess now I'm kind of feeling like that. The face of a global brand, Ivan LaCroix and I of DIY Detail, we're about to go to SEMA. We're on the eve of the SEMA show, November of 2025. It's been 5 years. Yes, Google Photos told me this was recorded in November of 2020. It was a low point, but I just want to maybe hopefully inspire some of you out there because detailing has been with me through it all. Going through those low points, I was working a job, I was detailing, I was mobile detailing, I had that shop, then I went into a bigger shop, got a business partner, we split up, and then I was just left with this storage unit and my apartment where I landed after I got custody of my kids. Well, it's been 5 years, I'm about to move into a house. There's a garage I'm so excited to show you. We're gonna make it into an awesome Nick at Night studio. That's a little teaser, so look forward to that. But hey guys, really appreciate you watching. Maybe there's some inspirational content in here where you see my lowest moments and how far I've come. If I know one thing, things always change. They go up, they go down. It doesn't just go in one direction. So if you're really going through it right now, I'm sending you my love, and maybe you'll find some hope in watching where I was compared to where I am right now. Here's that unfiltered recording that I knew I recorded for a reason but never had the guts to share in its entirety.
This video is a warning to all detailers. Tonight's the last night of my shop. Snow's falling outside. I've lost my marriage. And now, I'm losing my shop. You know, I started detailing as a passion. It was a passion project. It was a side hustle that I found a way to channel my obsessive nature, my desire to exert some control in a world of disparate thoughts and chaos and a feeling that I was a victim to a series of inevitable realities. I work for a corporation and I'll never be able to afford a house and I'll never be able to get ahead, and I actually love my other job, and those things are not necessarily true, but you get into a rut. You get into a rut. And then I found auto detailing. Got a new car. And I decided, well, you know what? I'm learning how to detail from all of these people online. What do? They mobile detail. So then I started learning how to do it, and I thought, for the first time in my life, maybe I could start something. It's like 2 a.m. I had to repaint all this. If you've seen some recent videos, the walls were black. I have a couple guys who did most of the painting. And I'm tired. It's 2 a.m. It's not my best look. A little disheveled. You know, I'm thinking about all of the late nights that I put in here. I did a video on how to remove holograms from black paint. There were so many all-nighters. And I think that's why my marriage fell apart. I should have listened to Ivan LaCroix, he's a coach in the detailing world, and he's doing a lot of videos now about how to make money as a detailer and not let what happened to me happen to you. That chase of perfection, that desire to not to impress other detailers, but to compete against yourself for that idea of perfection. The heater just went off in the shop, and that's fine. Reminds me of the last winter that I spent for the first time not mobile detailing. First 2 years I was mobile detailing. I was grinding. I was up at 5 a.m. working my butt off, sweating, hair matted, having to use the bathroom, not eating, losing weight, and obviously at the time, losing my marriage. This is a warning to all of you. Don't let this happen to you. My wife would say, please, can we hang out? And I would say, I'm just trying to build something. I'm just trying to get ahead, just have patience, you know? and I would take the next job and the next job, and I took it as flattery, and well, I over-delivered on that last job. Wasn't that great? And then Susie told Mary, and then Mary posted on Facebook, and all of a sudden I have all these jobs, and my ability to clean a car started to define who I was. Listen, you have to do these things. I get it. You have to over-deliver. But there has to be a balance. It was last February, just before the COVID pandemic hit, that I found myself sleeping in my shop. Sleeping in a garage. It's late November now. COVID hits. I'm feeling pretty sorry for myself. Detailing became this question mark. Like, what am I doing it for? Why am I working so hard to clean brake dust off of rims when I should have put that kind of effort and time into my family? I screwed up, guys. Maybe I wanted to be gone though. Maybe that was it. Maybe I wanted to run away and I would have found something else. But if I know detailers because I know me, we're very obsessive. It's in our personality to want to figure out how to do something the best and then figure out how to do it even better. The smart ones out there are the ones that can compromise, I think, still delivering really high quality work. See, this is my life right now. Still delivering really high quality work, while at the same time building something that could be resembling a business. You might wonder how I lost my shop, and these videos lately, well, they've been a little different. We've been trying to up our game. So in the middle of my self-loathing, self-deprecation, reflection on life, well, see, I got this little ridiculous butt. Like, who do I think I am? In the middle of all of this, an old bud came by the shop, and I showed it to him, and we'd worked together in my other career, but he always knew how to work on cars, and somehow, fortuitously, he got into this business with me, and he's been helping me with these videos, and he's been helping me when I'm at my other job, bringing on a tech so that we can detail cars. You might be wondering how I lose my shop, and at least I hope you have some sense of how I lost my marriage. I'm really sad about it. I have learned a lot. People usually don't do things like go to the doctor or change their lives unless they're in pain. So I hope that you don't feel pain right now, but I think we've all had a lot of pain in this year of COVID. I think detailing hasn't really suffered though. I feel like most detailers I know are fairly busy. I just had to talk, guys. I mean, this is how I started the YouTube channel, right? So I'm working a full-time job. YouTube is a full-time job. Detailing is absolutely a full-time job. But I'm here to tell you, I think that family needs to be a full-time job. Because you can't have it all. You really cannot have it all, and I promise that to you right now. I thought that I could. I thought that the things were checked off the list, and then I could come back to the family later on and say, hey, look at all that I built. Like, I'm back. Like, let's do family stuff. But when you don't show any indication that that's gonna happen, when all you do is talk and actions speak so much louder than words, and wanting to be judged on your intentions and not your actions is certainly a mistake that I was making and have learned so much about. I hope you guys can understand a little bit more about why I took a hiatus this summer. Not that you sit there and wonder, what's Hawk Pro Detailing up to? Where's he been? But this summer we tried to build a business. I tried to figure out my divorce, and we're working out the kinks of bringing other people on, which I never thought I could do. Because of course, I'm the detailer. Nobody can do it as good as me. Well, get over it, guys. I'm trying to make this happen, and I think waking up every day is a risk and a gamble. So is starting a business. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I have a lot of memories in this shop. I'll tell you how I lost it in just a second. A lot of late nights, eating peanut butter, drinking energy drinks, trying to figure out how I was gonna get through that late night. Again, Ivan LaCroix would say 8 hours is all you should work. These stupid 40-hour paint corrections are stupid. He's not wrong. Over here we had a water softener that we got this summer. That was my washer and dryer. And that tended to be a repository for all kinds of junk. Of course, this is home. And so since February, I've had a lot of, well, emotional days, emotional nights, reflecting on everything. And then I gotta tell you guys, I know this is like way TMI, but if I'm gonna do anything on this channel, I'm gonna keep it real. This is my couch, and I have a TV here. This is our lobby where we checked folks in, and it's so crazy that it's empty now. Spent a lot of time with my kids. I kind of realized what was at stake and redoubled my efforts to spend time with them. And it was tough, it was a shop, right? So, it was a shop. I was grinding. 2 a.m. on a November night. I'll show you the signage we put out here. A lot of hopes and dreams around that. Had the nice hawks in the windows. Forgive me for being a little emotional as I say goodbye to this thing. I didn't mourn the loss of mobile detailing. Of course, I had a couple of really good clients that I knew I'd miss, and that'd be a little weird. Losing my shop though, that was tough. I'll tell you what I did, it was a stupid thing. Speaking of learning stupid mistakes, we cut a hole in the wall for air conditioning. I had a big unit here. My tech was about to pass out. And so we put the air conditioner in, we didn't ask the landlord stupidly, and she decided that was enough. That was done. We were not allowed to do that. It was time for us to go. So what's next? So I've learned some lessons, and now is for the positive. We only do things as humans when we're in pain, when we are pushed out of our comfort zone. And as bummed as I was to leave a one rent situation, a shop, a pretty cruddy place to live, but a place to live, we started looking around. And we found a 4,000 square foot facility with a drain in it, hot, cold water, 4 different garage doors, fitting RVs and boats. We're gonna do some vehicle storage this winter. We move in about a week. I have no idea when this video will air, but I guess I wanna end this with a little bit of hope, right? This is the journey. Conflict, resolution, whatever. The journey is everything, right? We never quite get there. There's no ending until we die. It's an adventure. I'm really excited to bring you along with it. Hawk Pro Detailing, man. It's not over. Yeah, we lost our shop. Yeah, my hair is a total mess because I'm sweating over here trying to clean and paint every wall white and try to get my deposit back. I just want to thank every one of you. Kind of bringing it old school. Nick on the phone. Keeping it real. Keep working hard, guys. I know how hard detailing is. I know how much you love it. It's a hard business to make money at. If it weren't, there'd be the Stanley Steamer of detailing. But there are guys out there who are running successful businesses. I'm trying to become one of them. Every day I'm trying to get better. I hope you are learning from your mistakes, and I hope you've learned something from mine. And I really hope you enjoy the journey.
So here's to the journey. 5 years ago, I was excited about a 4,000 square foot garage. 5 years later, I'm excited about a 1-car garage. What does that mean? It means success in life is not linear. It means the guys you see online who you want to be like may not be in the position that you want to be in. It means leaving a career of 14 years in broadcast journalism to start a detailing business, and that didn't look cool, and there was no guarantee of success, and we had to start from the beginning. Sometimes you gotta move backwards to move forwards. I love all of you, and if you thought this video was amazing, you know how you could say thank you? Leave a like, buy something on thehouseofrags.com, and use promo code NICKATNIGHT. Nick at Night, one word, save yourself 10% off. Detailing is amazing, and I can't wait to share my passion for it with you right here. Stay tuned. And remember, Nick at Night will save you 10% at thehouseofrags.com.